Well, hello, and welcome back to another crazy episode of 420 Ranch. Yeah, lessons learned today, kiddies. I'll say, please do join me. So, when last we were together, we were, pardon me, cutting a bunch of grass and getting it ready to put away. I was gonna, bale it up and like that. That's a new thing for me. Normally I don't bale. Normally what I do is I've got a single mower in the front of the tractor and I've got a forager wagon behind, and as I mow it, I pick it up with the wagon and I just store it loose. But I thought, I'll give this baling thing a try and like that. So what I'm gonna do is, if I'm gonna bale, then I'm gonna make some hay as well as keep grass. So we're going to pick up a tedder, and what a tedder does is it turns the grass over so it dries quicker and it turns it into hay. Pardon me. And then we're going to pick up a windrower, and we're going to do it, and that's going to gather up all that hay and stuff, and it's going to put it into convenient rows so that I can come along behind with the baler and the wagon, and it'll facilitate ease of recovery of said product, as it were. So yeah, bear with me here, and we're just gonna do a little business and like that. Hey Dee, how you doing today? Just looking. We need a tedder and we need a windrower. Now let's see. Here we go. What size do we want? I think we'll keep it simple. I don't think we'll go too crazy. Yeah, that'll be a good one. So we'll lease you. Okay, now let's back out of this and head her into windrowers. Let's see, what do you do? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. You bet. Okay, we're going to lease you two. Right on. Okay, now let's get out of here. Thanks, Dee. See you later. Have yourself a good one, yeah? Oh, how's the truck? Good for picking up? Okay, then. All right, well, truck's ready, so whenever I feel like it, I can pick that up. Cool. All right, let's get the tedder hooked up first. All right, see if we can get this on the first try. What do you think, hey? And there you go. Alrighty, well, bear with me while we head her on over to the t'other side there, and I'll show you how this thing works. Okay, so, like I was saying, a tedder, and you'll see in a minute here, all it does is it picks up this grass, flips it over, and helps it to dry, and that, of course, turns it into hay, and then we gather that up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll bale this field as hay, and I think I'll keep the other, the grass I cut over on the original farm. Man, I'm having words hard. Anyway, I'm going to keep that as grass over there, and I'm going to turn this into hay on this side, and we'll bale her all up and keep that going. And the reason I want grass on the other side is because if I store that, I can turn that into silage, and silage I can use for TMR, total mixed ration. That's for the cows, and I mean that's down the road. That's we're a long way away from that, but at least this way I'll have it and I can store it and like that. So yeah, just bear with me here, and we will go down and do a few rows. But you see how it's picking up the grass and flipping it over, right? And you can see how it's a lighter color. So, that's it turning into hay, if you will. So, I'm going to do a bit of this, and I will catch up with you guys once I make some headway here. So, grab a coffee, roll a blunt, and let's get this done, shall we? Okay. There we go. All right, well, we're going to just finish off this tiny little bit here, and then we're going to end up taking that tedder back to Dolores down at the depot there, and get that back. No sense holding on to it, because it's just going to end up costing me money. So. Okay, now don't hit the tree. And there you go. And around once more. Just about got this wrapped up. So it's going to be interesting because I got that baler in that trailer, the bale trailer. Now they're supposed to be compatible. They're supposed to come as a team, you know. It's like a like a match set, if you will. So we'll see what happens with that. Just let me bear with me here while I just finish off this last little bit. Kabushka. And there we go. All right, I'm going to run this back over to the depot, and I will see you back here in a little bit. Alrighty. So we'll take this in here, get her cleaned up, and get it returned, and then we'll grab that windrower and get that over there, and I'll show you how that thing works. Okay, back in a sec. There we go. Okay, and as always, it's a tool, so you use it, you clean it, you return it. There we go. So we'll get this done. You know the routine here, so I ain't gonna bore you with it. Alrighty, tedder is returned. Now we'll go out here and hook up this windrower, get her over to there, and you'll see what I mean, how it goes along and puts it in, well, what they call windrows. So it's going to gather all that stuff up, and it's going to condense it down into one row down through the center of it, and that way, like I said, I can come behind it afterwards, and it just makes it easier to pick up. Much quicker way of going about it, right? I mean, everything about farming is labor intensive, and anything worth doing is worth doing well, yeah? So it all takes time. Anyway, I'll see you over the other side and get this thing set up and show you how the heck that goes. Back in a bit. Okay, peeps, here we are. I'm just gonna drop down this here, get her all kind of good to go. I just want to get it set up proper, like get it as close to the edge of the cut grass as I can without running into that silly tree or other obstacles. But yeah, so a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit forward, a little bit back. Anybody would think this is my first day at the rodeo or something like that, which it ain't. Alright, bear with me here. There we go. I think that should be good. Yeah. Alright, get her turned on. And now you can see what I mean. They rotate and they gather all the grass in. It's got tines that point straight down, and as those fans turn, it brings all that grass into the center. Well, it's not grass, it's hay now. Which is, you know, it's better for the cattle, it's better for the sheep. And at the end of the day, what it does is it ups their production. You know, of cows with the milk, sheep with the wool and stuff. So you saw how it was behind there, right? You know, it's kind of centering that up. So you get the idea what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to end up going over everything that I cut and then everything that I tedded. I'm going to end up going over now with a wind rower. And then we're going to come back and we're going to start baling. Like I said, man, farming, labor intensive. Anyway, bear with me. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. Alrighty guys, well, that's one field down, and we'll get over to the other farm there, and we'll get that grass all windrowed up over there, and then we'll be well on our way to picking this stuff up. Okay, see you in a little bit. Okay guys, well you probably noticed a slight change, and we've gone from baling and we've gone back to a forager wagon and picking it up. Basic, long story short, the baler shit the bed. Things went south and sideways. No matter what I tried, I couldn't get it to work properly. I lost the entire load that I had of bales. I don't know, things glitched out or something, I'm not sure what happened, but I just spent a lot, and I mean a lot of time trying to get that thing going. I'm done. I'm going back to what I know, which is why you see me pulling a forager trailer behind the tractor, and I'm just gathering up loose. I gathered up all the hay on the other side, and now we're over on the main farm gathering up the grass that we cut and like that. When I'm done with that, I will take it over and store it. And then, you know, at that time, I think pretty much I'm just going to call it a day. I tried everything with that baler. I even sold the original baler that I had. I went out and bought the same one, or didn't buy, leased rather, and hooked that up. And all it would do is say, too many bales, please sell some. Well, there was no bales in the baler. It was brand new. There was no bales on the trailer. I'd already emptied it. So I don't know what was going on there. And then to boot, I just went and got a baler. Thought, to hell with it, I'll bale it, leave it on the ground, pick it up that way. Got that over there, same bloody thing, glitch. So we've gone back, we got the forager trailer, and we're just gonna stick with what we know. Anyway peeps, I'm done. So brightest blessings, love and light to one and all. Hey, go tell somebody you love them, yeah? Make their day better. Okay, see you later guys. Have a good one.
No.